Hey, welcome to Jack's Treasures. We're always looking for the meow factor. Tracy and I have been really extremely busy with finishing up the basement and doing walls and things like that.
And my daughter graduated.
And her daughter graduated. Shout out to Caitlin, graduation, okay? And we decided we were going through some boxes and stuff. These were stuff that we saw on that one unit, all of the Star Trek stuff. And we went through this unit and we opened up this box right here and Tracy found these cards. These are cards from the original characters, okay, of the original Star Wars, and we look back here on the date and these are dated 1983. So these are the original backings.
Now,
you might be saying, well, that's not really going to be worth all of that much. Well, it might not be, except for the fact that
we have the figures too.
We have the figures. And Tracy already looked at some of the figures and saw some of the dates.
They are from the 70s and the 80s.
That's very good. This one right here is the one that she looked at.
What we're going to be able to do, hopefully, is be able to take the figure, put them with the correct backing card. Like here's Chewbacca right here. And here's Chewbacca.
Right there.
So we have the old Chewbacca from probably 1983.
Yeah.
And we have the backing, which... These backings are very rare to find because people have the toys. They gave the toys to their kid. Maybe they kept the toys. You find the toys now and then. You don't find these cards very often. I haven't done my research yet. I don't know what kind of money we're looking at, but
we're going to put them all together.
We have, and we're hoping maybe we even have more of these toys somewhere else. We just brought home a very few boxes from this unit so far.
We found some more brand new.
More Star Trek
Next Generation characters. We definitely got a collector.
Oh yeah.
That's from the movie First Contact.
Oh, that was like, I want to say more recent, like 25 years ago. That was like late 90s, wasn't it?
Well, this one's different from what that they did. So, I mean, this came in 96. 96, yeah.
I think that came out when I worked for Blockbuster.
And here's that one's also from the movie.
Generations.
Oh my God, did they accentuate her little body parts or what? Oh, God.
Another thing I noticed here, which I'm excited about, we have a bunch of Transformers instruction booklets and the backings of those. So I'm crossing my fingers. That means we've got a bunch of Transformers somewhere.
Yeah, here's a backing right there.
Yep. We haven't come really come across a lot of Transformers yet.
Oh, here's that guy that you found you didn't know who he was.
I didn't recognize that character. It's been a long time
since
I've seen
Masters of the Universe.
Oh, I have a special place in my heart for the Masters of the Universe stuff. I actually know them a little better than I do.
I'm going to keep all of the Star Wars. We're trying to keep all of the Star Wars stuff together. And that's why that was in that tub like that. And then we have...
And we do have some others that we were going through today.
Disney...
Star Trek, Justice League, Tricorder.
So, we found another ship.
Yep.
And by the way, I found one of the ships. If you ever get a chance, and if you see Star Trek Voyager, the ship that makes sounds, lights, and the moves, I listed it last night for $550, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to sell it for probably about $480.
Yeah.
And it's just phenomenal. I can see right here, this is a phaser. I saw the back of it. And it is... I have to just check to make sure that they're not... Yeah, that one hasn't been opened. That one's sealed. So that one's brand new and everything like that. First Contact, that's from the movie, and it's a phaser. So there's Superman. I can see Superman right there on top.
Just all kinds of goodies in here.
Yep.
That's like
from
the
animated
modern,
series.
Isn't it?
It's from the animated series, so you never know. I just have to see if I can find a date on it or something like that. But it's an action figure, so it's really cool.
But what we will follow up a little bit on our last video. We cut you off because our camera was about to die.
Yes.
There's
a great story with this one.
We had just hung up with the what was he? The partner to the owner of the
facility.
The entire company that owns the storage facilities.
Yeah.
And basically, one of the units we bought that day, which was actually the one we were most excited about, not this one, because this was a surprise.
Right.
They weren't supposed to sell. Oh, that's super cool. Look, that's a limited edition.
Yeah.
But they weren't even supposed to sell to us or to anyone. And basically, we could have been jerks and just kept the unit.
Legally, we
Because
did own the
we
unit.
owned the unit at that
regardless of whether or not they were supposed to sell the unit. Once I pay for that unit, and I put my lock on that unit, I legally own that unit. I've talked about it with my lawyer because this has happened before.
We could have said, you know what, we own it, whatever. We're cleaning it out. We're taking the stuff. We're going home. We're taking our toys and going.
The company then has to pay a bond. Usually,
yeah, they would have got sued. It would have been a mess for them. We want the good karma, not the bad karma. So we came to an agreement with the company to basically just sell it back to them for a very small compensation. We did not make very much money at all. Basically, it paid for our truck to get out there and back. But the deal is if the original owner is not able to pay their unit off, which the company doesn't seem to think they're going to be able to, we will be able to buy the unit back. So... yeah.
We're hoping,
crossing our fingers. Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm crossing my fingers or not. I always want people to be able to get their stuff back if they are able to. But if it's meant to be, in a couple of weeks, we might be able to purchase that. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. No big deal. We got a killer unit. We are never going to forget that we would have never purchased.
We would have never got this unit if it wasn't for the other unit.
Right.
That's why we bought it. This one was a throw-in for sure.
It did not have any specialness to look at it from the outside. So the karma came back to us either way, and we may still get the unit that we really wanted.
Right.
And good on us either way. And like I said, if we're meant to get that other unit, we're meant to get it, and we will. Whatever is going to happen will happen.
Yeah, this is cool. That's the Indiana Jones.
Oh, those are cool.
And the Temple of Doom cards. I've never looked those up, but we do know the Jurassic Park cards sell really well.
Do sell really well.
So, I'm pulling out the Star Wars ones. It's so
those don't tend to do very well. I've had some Star Wars cards that they were just very mass produced and they didn't do particularly good.
I guess it might just depend on when they produced them.
What I found out after the fact, what was so good about the Jurassic Park cards is they came in the packages with the toys, is why they were so highly sought after. So they weren't very mass produced in that manner.
Right, I gotcha.
But anyhow, we're not going to keep you very long. We were just super excited to show you all those old school Star Wars backers because you don't see those every day. And we're hoping to find toys to match all of them. So far we found toys to match a good percentage of them, and maybe one day we find the Transformers haul to match all those Transformers if we do.
Literally, we got more to go through. That box right there came from the unit, and that one.
And we have, what would you say, maybe 20, 30 more boxes over at our facility that we've stored. And we only brought what we knew was like Star Trek over here.
Yeah, and mainly because I wanted to get it up on the marketplace pretty fast.
Yep, we wanted to start selling and getting some of our money back.
Yeah, and also...
it was fun.
It's fun stuff for us to listen and go through. So, to make a long story short, we did not get the great unit that we were actually in. Oh, and we've already sold one of the items from that unit.
And the facility knows about it because there was nothing we could do about it because we had already taken it out. We'd already sold it when all this went down. It was already shipped off to its new owner.
Yeah, and that was like $140
pair of shoes.
So, they're not getting the shoes back, obviously, unless they bought them. But, we're trying our best to definitely we always want to work with facilities.
I'd rather have a good connection than a bad connection.
Exactly. And it's very, very important that you develop that good karma and things like that.
Good karma and good relationships. They will pay you off better in the long run than any one single unit will.
Yeah, and this is just a great unit. We're going to separate these things out right here and probably have some fun listening tonight.
Yep. But anyhow, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and tune in next time for more horribly filmed content from Brian and Tracy here at Jack's Treasures.
Yes. Oh, and we are getting ready to expand in the treasure hunt. We have the entire back of the store
We're
It's
super
going to be
excited.
ours. We're going to have themed out booths, so we're going to be working really hard on all of that, and I can't wait to do the video on that. We
Yep.
might do a time lapse of the empty to being full.
Right, that would
Okay.
be fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Thanks for checking us out. Bye.
Bye.